Yo, what's good everyone? Thank you for tuning in to today's video. If you're new around here, my name is Aiden, and in today's review we are going to be taking a look at what I would consider a slightly underrated gem. So in today's review we will be taking a look at the recently released Air Max 90 in the Phantom colorway. I haven't really seen anybody talking about these, but trust me when I say it, these are absolutely incredible. So I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time on the intro. Sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So first things first, before we take a look at the shoes, let's just start off with the packaging. And unfortunately, we just get that pretty standard, bog standard Nike sportswear box. So it has been done in that traditional theme. You've seen one, you've seen them all. You don't need to see it again. If we then just take a quick look at the label, which reads, we have the Air Max 90 in the white, black, Phantom colorway. And this is a personal pair, as it has been done in a UK size 9. So that's the size label for you. If we then just open up the box itself, on the inside we just have that pretty standard tissue paper. Underneath that, here we have the kicks, so let's go ahead and get straight into the shoes. So without any further ado, the moment we've all been waiting for, in hand we have the Nike Air Max 90 in the Phantom colorway. Now, as I was saying just a little bit earlier, I'm really surprised that I've actually seen absolutely nobody else talking about these. As soon as I saw these pop up on the Foot Locker website, they immediately got my interest. Given the time of year, I'm starting to kind of diversify what I'm wearing, and having simple colorways like this is always going to be a pretty major asset. Now, as soon as I did see this on the Foot Locker website, they had a really weird size run, like 7, 8, 8.5, 9.5, 10, 11. Didn't have the full size run that was needed, given that I am a size 9. But when the full size run was actually put on there, I snapped these up dead quick. I was even able to use a cheeky discount code, so I think I saved about 20 odd quid. I got these for £102 all in, which of course is always going to be perfect, especially this time of year. You know, can never argue with a bargain. So if you have stumbled across this video, maybe this is the first video you've ever seen of mine. In this review, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know, from materials through to sizing. So by the end of this video, you can decide for yourself whether this is something you're going to add to your collection as well. So just diving straight into this one, starting out with the upper to begin with, and simply based off first impressions from when you pull these out of the box, you are going to see that we have this really nice monochromatic design. From the white to the black to the hues of off-white, for me at least, this shoe is giving off pretty strong panda vibes. But if we kick this one off from the front of the shoe and then we'll gradually work our way back. At the base of the shoe, we do have this pristine white fabric, which does also feature this gridded look all the way throughout the toe box. This is then nicely accented with this beige coloured textile wrapping around the toe box on the overlays. I will be completely honest, I did try to Google it. I even read the product description on like 5 different websites. Nowhere specified exactly what this is, so I can't tell you exactly what it is. Feels a little bit like ripstock to me, but make of that what you will. Doesn't take anything away from the shoe, is a really nice colour, pretty decent fabric overall, so absolutely no complaints from me. And then onto the mudguard itself, we then have this jet black coloured mudguard on both the lateral and medial sides. As we then work our way into the midfoot portion, we then have this jet black Nike swoosh, almost to match up with what we saw on the mudguard. But unlike the mudguard itself, this has actually been constructed using 3M materials, and the same can be said with the U-throat as well. So if you're anything like me and you like 3M materials, you should absolutely love it. I didn't even realise it at first, but I did think it was a really nice touch, just if you're asking me. And as we then work our way onto the ankle collar, again, just like what we saw with the toe box, we see more of that pristine white fabric with that gridded design. Really nice in my opinion. And then as we do work our way onto the heel of the shoe, we do have a black TPU heel plate, which does also feature that white Nike Air branding. And then when it comes to the lacing options for this one, even though you only get one set of laces, I feel like Nike absolutely nailed it. Now the lace that you do get inside the shoe are like that off-white sail colour, and personally I feel like it's doing a really nice job for the shoe. Can't imagine that I'd actually want to swap it out for anything. If anything, I probably would just want to put sail laces in there. Maybe white laces might be a nice look, but for me, I'm going to leave it as it is. If you have any other suggestions, do make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And then the laces themselves do sit atop this black nylon tongue at the base. At the top of the tongue, we then have this Nike Air Max branding actually printed onto the tongue. Probably my least favourite feature on the shoe. Feels a little bit cheap, but it's really nothing to complain about, just one of those things. And then as we do work our way onto the inside of the shoe, we have this very nice plush sockliner. Now, even though it is done in an all-white colour, absolutely no issues for me. These feel absolutely incredible on feet. I've always loved the Air Max 90 for comfort. It doesn't really get more comfortable for me. I feel like the Air Max 90 is a really good option. But especially when you get a plush sock liner like this, absolutely incredible, perfect for this time of year, definitely going to keep your feet nice and warm, and if anything, just add to the overall comfortable vibe of this shoe. So definitely a big fan of the cushioning on this one. But as we then work our way onto the inside of the shoe, we do have a mostly all black insole, again featuring that white Nike Air branding. But then just to close that in terms of the details, as we then work our way down to the midsole, we do have a polyurethane midsole with that visible air unit towards the heel, and both the midsole and the air unit itself have been painted in that really nice sail colour. As we then work our way onto the outsole, we do have your pretty traditional Air Max 90 outsole, again featuring that waffle design, and it's been done in that mostly all black colour. But just beneath the tip of the toe, we again see more of those sail accents, again a very, very nice touch in my opinion. And then just in terms of the overall sizing for these, I went true to size with a UK size 9. Tried these on before I sat down to do the video, and they feel exactly the same as any of my other Air Max 90 pickups. Even with that Plush Sockliner, didn't affect the fit, so if you are looking to pick these up, I am just going to recommend that you just go with your natural true to size fit. I do believe that these are sitting at a bunch of different retailers, so if you wanted to try before you buy, make sure to check out places like Foot Locker, JD, they should have these available, and, you know, check out the best sizing options for you. And then outside of that, we've covered everything that you need to know from materials through to sizing. So if we now just go ahead and just wrap up this video. So just to wrap up this video so you guys can get out of here, in terms of my overall opinion on the shoe itself, to give these a rating, I'm going to say that these are a really solid 8.5 out of 10. For me, it honestly doesn't get much better than these, from the additional cushioning on the inside of the shoe, the clean colorway on the outside of the shoe, and considering how much hype surrounds those dunks every single time they just re-release again, I'm really surprised that more people aren't feeling these. It's a really clean colorway, it's perfect for this time of year, and it's just one of those shoes that I'm going to wear quite frequently, and if it gets destroyed, it gets destroyed. I only paid £100 for it, so definitely glad to add these into the winter rotation. I'd love to get your guys' opinion on it as well, so do let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of my rating, let me know yours as well, and any of your other thoughts, again, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you have stuck around to this point in the video, as always, I just want to say a massive thank you. If you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video, and I hope to see you all again in the next one. Peace.